This is ABC 27 News at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm James Crummell. A Midstate community has a graffiti problem. Dozens popping up all over the city. That's definitely not a good thing. But the fact that the city is able to focus on graffiti and stop it, well, that's a different story. Our Seth Kaplan joins us live in York to explain why. Good afternoon, Seth.
Good afternoon, James. Yeah, joining you from up above downtown. Down below is where all the damage happened, and police say this is who did it. A 17-year-old boy from the Dallastown area, his face there blurred out. I say boy, and I'll explain in a minute why that matters. City and county leaders announced his arrest this morning. They say he tagged, in graffiti lingo, more than 100 different pieces of property around the city, 26 different victims. Residents, the city, businesses, churches, Rapid Transit, one of your buses, $27,000 in damage. But James, back to your question, Police Commissioner Mike Muldrow says the fact that the department and the people it serves are able to focus on graffiti rather than pretty much only violent crime not long ago is a good sign.
We've been pushing and preaching this message that of redemption, that if you will let us help you, we'll help you. We'd rather work with you and help you and get you out of the streets and off the community rather than lock you up. And man, they're listening. They're listening, and we're seeing dramatic results because of it.
You heard him say redemption there. So here's where this all comes together. He's talking about folks throughout the city, but in terms of the suspect here, he is being charged as a juvenile. The district attorney's office says actually when you're talking about crimes like this one, they don't have the option to charge him as an adult. That's for more serious crimes than graffiti. But they say that's okay because the juvenile justice system has something great about it, which is that it presumes that somebody like this, who clearly is a rather good artist when you look around the city, can do better, can redirect his energy toward doing more productive things, painting things that he's supposed to paint rather than defacing property. And so they're going to work with him to do that. They say he already shows a willingness to do that. Serious crime, even though it's property crime, he's going to have to make restitution. But part of that restitution might involve not only paying money to the victims, but also helping to clean the graffiti. That's a part of the process, James.
Absolutely. And Seth, you did answer my question about what this teen was drawing around the city. Do they think he's the only one?
They do, yeah. And in fact, the detective who really focused on this case said he took it personally, and we're going to have more from him coming up tonight at 5, said he took it personally when he saw all of this property around the city being defaced. He said, you don't come into York City, is how they said, and do this to our city. They have that sense of pride. And so, yeah, it was started in January of 2002, so about 2022 rather, so about a year and a half ago, and they said it was dramatic. You could tell that somebody had come into the city and was doing this, and it kind of peaked around March of this year. That's when a bus was defaced, and that same detective said, that's when I said, I'm going to find this guy, and they say they found him. They raided a home where they say he lived in the Dallastown area, and they say they felt good about finding him, but they also say they feel good about him not doing this again in the future.
Yeah, about 100 different instances of it, though. Very busy. All right, Seth Kaplan live for us there in York. Thank you very much for that.